Okay, so we have some viewer questions. I'm gonna have to look at my phone and just go over the questions, but we need to start, wrapping up a little bit because we got lives, we got a little stuff to do. Okay. But so I'll go over the viewer questions with you guys. I'm pulling it up because yeah.
You got it.
We didn't say you can use your phone. We look at our notes. It's a difference.
Get me right.
Yeah, it's a difference. Okay,
There we go.
okay. So this one is directed to the women. Why do some women prejudge a man before they get to know him?
Time.
Time.
I mean, you kind of have to. At work, we use a slogan called "fail fast," right? If we put something in place and it doesn't work, let's not waste a whole lot of time on it. We'd rather fail fast than drag out a process that doesn't work, right? So in life, let's fail fast. If I meet you and in the first few minutes you're not talking about nothing, if what I see and hear I don't like, why am I going to continue to waste my time with you?
Right.
So fail fast.
Yeah.
What if it's a bad day though?
Well, sorry.
Every day a bad day?
Man, I was
Sorry.
sick that day, man. I was getting over the flu.
Well,
You should have said,
but
don't mess with me.
you didn't say something like, hey, I'm just getting over the flu. Let's discuss it later when I'm more myself. Okay, then we can kind of talk after that. But just on a general day, if your goals and life plans don't align with mine,
Right.
why are we wasting more time?
So listen,
Well, I'll tell you what.
if you have the flu and you're coming at me, have an L. Even still, you have the flu. The flu is contagious. The fact that you are so pressed about what you want to do that you don't give a damn about my well-being and you want to breathe your infectious breath in my face, I still don't want to
seem bad.
have this L.
What if he come at you, baby? Look, you so attractive. I got the flu. I just want to get to know you. Maybe later on. I was taking L. Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry to hear you off.
Oh, do I feel the same way? Well, we'll go to the next question.
Next.
Right.
I actually don't prejudge men. I actually don't. I try to, I don't prejudge Tawana.
Get up, Tawana.
Get up.
I don't
She looking like,
prejudge.
girl, come on. Be 100 with yourself.
Okay, next question. No,
Everybody does it. Everybody prejudges.
No, actually, I don't.
It's right that we do it.
Okay, me, I just pretty much don't give people the time, period. It's not saying that I'm not prejudging or whatever, but it's just like, okay, I'm not interested. I'm not ready to deal with a relationship or whatever you're trying to talk about. So I'm just not going to hear you. It's not that I'm prejudging you. It's just that I don't really feel like it right now.
You're in a space to where you're just not receptive.
That's it.
Right, exactly.
I feel like I'm going to agree with April that it's not so much, at least for me, speaking for myself, it's not so much a situation of I'm prejudging you. I may not have any conceptions or preconceptions about who you are or what you're about. It literally just may be, I'm not checking for you right now, so I'm just not going to.
Wow. And not just you, just anyone.
Anybody.
Right.
Wow, see, that's good y'all say that, because a lot of dudes, like, sometimes approaching women, you like, man, what the world? Like, I'm a good-looking dude. She just, no.
So
I literally just
it throws you off.
I literally just want to go home.
It's not you. It's not you.
Sometimes it is you, but
sometimes
a lot of times.
Sometimes it is.
But a lot of times it's literally like
sometimes, but you know,
like say you approach a woman at a bar. Sometimes it literally is, no, I really just wanted this drink and this dance, and I want to go home by my damn self. It's not you. It's anybody who approached me.
But there's times you go out,
down.
you do want to get out of that. Am I right? You're like, I want to make myself available, but you're in the back of the group of 8 girls against the bar. We can't even get to you. Make yourself available.
I think sometimes we be feeling ourselves. We're like, "Ooh, I'm cute tonight."
Right.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes I do.
And you in the back of the bar. 9 friends in front of you looking at us.
You gotta get through the 8 friends.
You gotta get
That
through.
is probably
gotta get
probably me.
Then I finally get to you.
chilling in the cut.
I'm
in the
9
back.
points down already.
Yeah, like girl, nah.
Look at him, girl. Look
Check
at
out his shoes.
And can I say
He
that
wrinkled.
some men talk themselves out of getting
They do. You talk yourself out of a lot
So
of
y'all
stuff.
never influenced by your girls? Tell the truth.
Not never. Not never, but
I knew it.
But how?
You know, some women
His
are
approach?
influenced by their girls. Some women
His
are.
approach kills
Yeah.
The approach
And
can
sometimes
kill it.
just because your approach might be right, but then something you say is gonna go real
Right.
sideways.
Because
And be like, I'll be like, April, call me. I'm gonna text April and say, call me and say I have an emergency and
Right.
get me out of here.
Right. Because that is so true. Because we see you and we're like, ooh, he's looking good.
And then sometimes he opens his mouth and
talk.
like,
Right, and then we already got in our mind. Ooh, I can talk to him, this, that, and the other. And then he starts talking, and you're like, stop.
So what can he say?
I thought I had one.
What
Yeah.
can he say?
What,
Yeah.
what could he say?
I'll give you a couple of
Keep the
examples.
conversation short.
Please.
Let's give a couple of examples. So, if I'm out minding my
Take
own
words.
business, if I'm out minding my own business, psst, green shirt, you are guaranteed
They do
to
that.
be
They still
ignored.
do that.
Still do it.
Still
Short.
Hey, yo, shorty.
Hey,
Or
I don't know your name, but can you please stop?
What?
How about excuse me, miss?
And that's just what I was
Excuse me,
about to
miss?
say. What is wrong with excuse me, miss?
or here we go. You know what? You look so pretty if you just smile. I am pumping gas.
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna
smile.
Just-
Right.
That's his way to get in, though. He's trying to get in.
And it failed, so get out.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
damn,
is.
it's
Like,
cold.
yeah.
Cold.
Check it out here,
Like,
boy.
to meet a woman, it's not a good idea to tell them what they need to be doing. You know, when you just meet a woman, you don't know her from Adam, but you're telling her you should or you need to. Like,
Yeah.
we don't want that.
Y'all take that. That's,
Or even
That's
sexy. Like, so
that's-
you mean to tell me
I don't
I
like
look
sex.
I
I look
understand.
sexy
that's
buying my oatmeal, sir. I
Yeah.
just want to buy my oatmeal. I did not come out here thinking, "Ooh, while I grab my oatmeal, I want every man I pass
That's
by
just
to
his
want
way
to
of
fuck."
complimenting you. Like,
It's not complimentary.
Not sexy. We
It's
want you to look
offensive
at us
as
and think
So
sexy.
It's
if you're getting your oatmeal and he says, "Hey, beautiful,"
I hate that too.
oh, God. I can't say
I
sexy.
had a
Beautiful.
My partner posted that.
Disrespectful.
We're the one you can't call me beautiful no more. My partner posted that.
Can we say that you're beautiful, Tawana?
You sure can.
Listen, every woman is an individual. All women are not the same.
That is true.
One woman may like a man to say, you're looking so beautiful today. And then another may think, I don't know you. Why are you approaching me?
Yes.
You know, every
Do you
woman
see how
is
tough that
different.
is on a man, though? What you just said?
Yeah.
Stop
Based off
doing
of
it.
what y'all
Don't
just
be
gave
tough.
us.
Stop doing
You
it.
see how really
Stop trying to
it is?
holler at a woman.
Stop using shitty ways to holler.
That's why they
I
go
want
into these
you-
apps now.
I want
That's
you.
why they
I
go
want
into
you.
apps,
I want you to
dating apps.
dictate on how a man should come to a woman.
Look at things.
That's why they on POF and all that other stuff.
Right. So it just-
No,
I
listen.
want her to dictate.
Excuse
how
me,
you come.
miss. Let's start with that. Y'all start
She
with
don't
that.
like that.
Excuse me, miss.
I didn't say that.
She didn't say
I said, "Hey, beautiful, a sexy, psst, all that is
Oh,
trash."
ugh.
Yeah.
I agree with
Or
this.
you know what I've heard.
I
You know
agree
what
with
I've
that.
heard most recently.
You a bird?
I use that
I
same
mean,
whistle
like-
for my
He
dog.
hit you with the cold bird call.
Oh man.
Let me tell you
That
something.
man trying to do everything in his power to get your
My dog
attention.
barely
And y'all,
answers to a whistle.
it's never going to be the right way, right time, how
We
you
just
approach
told
it.
you. We just told you.
I don't understand that, but
And
Charlie,
you
you
don't
don't,
know.
you don't have that written on your shirt.
Yeah.
We're
That might
telling
say,
you
"Hey, beautiful," you
now.
be like,
But it worked. It's
We
obviously
didn't
worked for
say
him
bad
in
beautiful. We
sometime
said
in his
excuse
life.
me, miss.
What if you
Excuse
said
me,
that
ma'am.
beautiful?
I don't like that.
X them out, right? And he
Okay,
could be a
listen,
great guy.
I don't think
Great guy.
Then he just not the one for her.
He's
right.
not right for me.
But right, the white
How do y'all know that?
But it's an
Because
intent.
if you approach women
It's
by
an
saying,
intent-
"Hey, beautiful," you're
not
wrong.
yes,
Hold on, what I'm saying.
We all agree that
Yeah,
out of us.
I mean, then it's an attempt to get it to break the ice. You can sit up there and say,
The ice is broken.
no
the floor is
disrespect to
broken.
you.
The
I
ground
just
is
don't like to be
broken.
approached like
Okay,
that and
okay,
give him a
next-
chance to change his approach.
Right,
next
right.
your question because we ain't getting nowhere on this one.
Right?
This is also directed at the women. Why are women attracted to the good-looking bad guy and bypass the nice gentleman with an average look?
I have the
Nice gentleman
biggest,
said,
hardest eye
"Hey,
roll
beautiful."
for this.
Right.
So I'm gonna just say.
Nice gentleman said, "Hey,
So, like, just evaluating the question in itself. Why are women attracted to the attractive bad boy?
Nice
and
guys
not-
finish last.
and not
All
I
and,
understand that.
All
and
days.
not attracted to the the average looking gentleman. So, I got 3 things. 1,
We'll be wrong.
not every ugly man is nice. Period.
Yes,
just
that's the
because
damn
you're
truth.
just because you're unattractive does not mean that you're a nice guy. Number two, just because you're attractive doesn't mean you're a bad guy. I have dated some fine ass, lovely
Right,
men.
the ones that's looking like Idris Elba and the ones
And
that's
they've been
looking like
beautiful
Magilla Gorilla.
inside. Right.
Yeah.
So
damn, Magilla
so Magilla Gorilla is not naturally it's not
Because
That's a lot of extreme there.
but I'm just saying because they say we only go by looks, so we don't look at the personality, we don't look at this. So okay, well let's just try. If he not my type,
But he treats you so well.
right, but he may treat me so well, I would accept
Entertain
that.
that,
Yes,
yeah.
I would accept that.
But a
If
nice
you-
guy always finish last. You ain't stay
That's
with
not
those nice
true.
guys. You stay with a nice
For
guy.
one,
Absolutely. I love nice.
again, attraction is very important.
Yes.
Well, you don't like that.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
nice.
So
That's
again,
not nice.
that guy who's not as attractive, or where you meet him at is not like in his advantage, then he's going to lose. He has to meet you in a realm that's going to be advantage to him.
Listen, so I have dated average looking dudes who are very, very, very nice people.
Right.
And when we're dating and you say, "Hey, beautiful," or when
Means something.
when I'm making it a point
Right.
to be sexy and you're like, "Oh, you look sexy." Well, yeah, I mean, I did this shit on purpose. But I've also gotten exactly the same thing from beautiful men, right? Average men, beautiful men. I've even dated some train wrecks, right? Or in the face. Some unfortunate individuals.
Okay.
The thing is, I'm all about the nice man. I'm all about it because I don't need to deal with being upset or hurt or mistreated. I'm never gonna sign up
Not
for that on
stereotyping
purpose.
that
Not
everybody can hurt you.
anybody can hurt you. That's exactly what I'm saying. Anybody can be a bad guy. A beautiful man, an ugly man, an average man, a woman, a dog, a child, whatever. Anybody can be terrible.
Right.
And you're not great just because you're ugly.
Right.
You're just ugly and your personality is whatever it is. You know what I mean? So to me this question is essentially almost I find that whole nice guys finish last comment often comes from people who are not nice, and they wonder why they wait.
I'm saying.
Baby, am I nice? Am I nice?
Mean asshole.
Wait, but you're also spoken for. But when I find that when single guys say, "Oh, nice guys finish last," when you actually talk to them, it's like you're not all that nice. You're only being nice because you're trying to get what you're trying to get.
Right.
And when you don't get what you're trying to get, then you old ugly, bald-headed, bad-built ass bitch. I was nice to you. I gave you a ride to work, and I bought you a sandwich.
Why you calling me? Shit.
And then it's like if I was all of that when you were nice, I was still all of that in your mind. You
I
know what I
think
mean?
nice guys mean they don't have a backbone. Guys that don't have a backbone can't get a woman. Just can't.
Or lame.
You know, you take a
Or
kind of,
they can get a
love
woman
the
that likes
corniest-
to be in control.
Yeah.
or you get a woman who equates love with something totally different than being nice to her.
Let me tell you
Right.
something. Corny is sexy as fuck. I love me a corny man.
Don't mean you're a soft man.
You
though.
don't like
You can
corny.
be corny and still be
Oh, I
hard.
love corny.
Cornball.
Hey.
Let's go kayaking and camping
That's
and let's
not
watch the
corny,
Mr.
though.
You
Rogers.
can be corny and
It's
not
not really
nice.
corny.
Yeah,
Mr. Rogers
that's
is
true.
That's right.
I love the Mr. Rogers
I
complimentary.
I like a
love
very
it.
intelligent man
As long as a man that puts his foot down.
that's a little rough.
Yeah,
I like a
baby.
man
Yeah,
that's good
baby.
in
Buy
any
you
hood.
everything.
She wants you to grab the back of her neck.
I like a man that's good in any hood. Like you can go to the hood and you
Got
good.
that-
Everybody,
got that pass.
you got that. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got that
goddamn
pass.
right, yeah.
And then I like a man that can go to the boardroom or go to this corporate meeting and you good in that setting
Yeah.
too. You know how to handle yourself there and you know how to handle yourself in the hood.
Balance.
So good in any
That's a
hood.
man that puts his foot down, so he's not a nice guy.
No, he's a
He
nice
can
guy.
be
That's
a
just
nice
what it
guy.
is.
No, he can be a nice
He's a
guy.
nice guy.
But that's what I like.
He's not. He's not.
Look, you can DM me on that.
Like,
DM me
DM's gonna be on fire.
Like, look, you
DM me
gonna
first.
you gonna be the screen.
Yeah, let me screen it
We're
first.
gonna be all in your DM. Listen, she's celibate and she like a rough.
Okay.
DM Tawana so she can screen and make sure we get a good one.
Okay, so this is also a viewer question, and then we, kind of got to wrap it up because we need to go. But this is directed at the men, and it's
Oh man.
why do men brag about the women that they've been with? Why do they treat it as a trophy? Or, like, oh, I've been with this person, I've been with that person. Why does that,
We'll give
how
us a
does the
question
amount
that
of
don't-
women make them
don't
feel more
really-
of a man, more like a man? Why is it treated like a trophy? Or is giving you that oomph that, like, yeah, I'm a real man because
You want my answer for real? The answer of it?
Yes.
real
answer?
real deal.
Now again, it's a
Holyfield
difference.
right now.
It's a
Let's
difference
go.
because understand we human, but we mammals. So again, you have an A-type personality, an A-type strong man. He's the ruler of his jungle, right? And we also taught to conquer. And again, we wear that as a badge of honor. I ain't saying it's right. I ain't saying it's mature, but that's how we look at it. Because we are here to get what we want to get, put it as ours. And again, it ain't it's brag to the guys, so somebody must have leaked out what guys do, you know what I'm saying, as a trophy or as something. But these are games that we have made up since we were shorties. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got these shoes, you ain't got. It's always a competition amongst the linemen.
And I don't think real guys really do brag on the women that they get.
But-
Real guys don't do that.
But
Now,
think
when
about
they get older, back in the day, you
about-
I was just gonna say, I
Listen.
mean, I have come across some guys who are older,
Maturity.
and they do it, and I be like, why are you telling me? And I
Age
just
does
feel
not
like-
equal
Right.
maturity.
Yeah,
True.
I
And
just,
also, on the other hand, on the other hand of that, the woman that you're bragging about. I mean, how does that make her feel, or how does that make that her reputation?
Or
If-
does she even matter to
I'm
you?
gonna
Yes,
say,
does she
Is it a
really
woman
nice,
seriously?
you know?
hopefully they ain't even telling her they doing it.
Regardless.
the one of these,
Regardless if it's a
Because
woman
if
yourself.
any one of these
Hey, I
guys
told my fellas,
are dating,
God,
I hit you last night.
they care about it.
Right.
It's already understood that they're having sex with them, so they're not going to brag about it.
But regardless if it's a woman that you're dating or a woman that you just
women do it.
smashed that night.
Women do it.
Yeah,
Women do what?
Women brag.
Women do what?
Girl,
remember that man I told you about?
Girl,
We went out, girl.
No.
No, but I'm saying it's
I don't know what
down?
you're talking about.
I definitely got
everything's a
one without
competition.
Girl, he popped Viagra.
Everything's a competition. Everything's a competition.
Clutching my pearls.
How many numbers you got tonight, man?
Exactly.
How many numbers you went from? How many numbers you got tonight?
Yep.
To you talk about body counts. Come on, Will. Hey, come on. You see what's her name?
That's fair.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
Will Chamberlain.
Oh,
Why he put his body count out there?
Right, but I just don't agree. I don't see why men need to do that. Okay, you're a man. You're a man. Be proud of just who you are
Right,
as
right.
a man.
But you're asking.
You know,
but again, you're talking about going into a psyche of a man.
You're right, but
I understand that women
why,
do it from another
Why
standpoint.
is that? No, women don't sit and say, "Girl, look, I got me another one, girl."
Y'all got more than us.
Let me tell you how many
If
notches
you
I got on my
believe that.
bedpost.
Women got more than us these days.
But it's like you said,
Find out
it's
when my
a
friends is
toughness.
like, "Ooh, yeah, I got a whole book of them." I'm like,
Right.
"Girl, you
You
got."
know what I'm saying? Like
cooties."
it's a pressure it's a pressure that's put on you. Again, we talk about bullying and all this other stuff. It's a pressure to fit in with a lot of people of your peers, as I felt about it, right? So again, hey, but you ain't got that yet. It's always that. Because again, so it's a level that people put on you as a pressure, and you tend to again. But if you're not from that cloth, again, it's a different type of personality.
So you feel you have to. you feel that you just have to.
But
like you're not a man if you ain't getting.
it's considered a competition.
So you're not the man if you're not getting a.
I didn't say
I ain't saying that.
It's just.
Well, what you saying?
When you're
What you
adult,
saying,
it's understood.
What you saying?
But I mean, it's the truth.
It's
Everything
understood.
it's understood.
It's understood.
Everything's a competition.
So I want to add on to this question, right? To that same how many notches you got on your bedpost kind of question, how y'all brag to one another about
Oh,
it.
we taking it.
But-
Hell thing.
But,
Brad, when we were younger.
Y'all.
Yeah.
but
Brag
I
you
probably
younger.
brag
I don't know
now.
nothing
So
about
you don't brag now.
Look,
again,
What?
does anyone need to know?
No.
we all
Okay.
gonna be eating L's. We took
Yeah.
So
Y'all
no,
been
but
taking a lot of L's.
Right.
Else.
It's not our show.
It's not, yeah.
It's not our show.
but I
Sit
so
up.
I asked about that same question. I have heard repeatedly about so I have 4 brothers. Not that I have these type of conversations with my brothers because we're kind of a square family. But in growing up with 4 brothers, I do communicate with men often because that's my baseline, right? So I do sometimes find that like I'll hear things about women like, oh yeah, you've been with her, yeah, I got her already, and come to find out you literally have not. What's the point of making that shit up?
What dudes are y'all meeting? Like,
Listen, so here we go. I'll tell you right now. I have literally had men in environments where I've worked where someone will literally say, "Oh yeah, I've been hearing that I'm dating that new nurse out there. I just came down to see who it was, and it'll be me. I don't know you. You don't know me. You gotta come downstairs to check who I even am." So somebody has said y'all are doing like that things are happening, and I know for a fact. I know for a fact that my example is not unique.
Right.
That other women have been, oh yeah, she's been run through by everybody and they dog. And then you actually talk to her and she's like, I've been married for 32 years and that's the only man I ever been with.
Yeah.
You know? Or even, I forget, I don't know if it was one of y'all, but I remember talking to a woman who was like, someone was saying like, oh yeah, she's a hoe, she fucks everybody. And she's like, I literally got 4 kids by my husband and I couldn't stand the thought of having
Some
another
guys
one
do
by
say
anybody.
that in order to get you off the trail so they can have her.
they don't want you to talk to them. Or they notice you inch cheeks. Yeah. And at the workplace, that's very
So
I was done like that before at a job. I mean, it's
I feel like
like
they should tell us more of their
they
secrets.
basically saw me and this female talking, and a story was made up. Oh, he been messing with her. They been messing around, and I ain't had no idea until one man. How you and such get there? I'm like, man, such and such. What you talking about, man? We just talked one day.
Women-
And the story gets made up, so it's
Women
big
will
in
do
the
the
workplace.
same thing. You know, if you're dating a man, oh girl, I heard this about him, and I heard this, and I heard he dating another woman, and oh girl, he got a whole bunch of kids, and you know, it'll be all of this only because she was checking for him, but he wasn't checking for her.
Right.
Jealousy and envy. I mean, it goes with
Goes both
anything.
ways.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's just how it goes.
Their secrets though.
I had to
need
learn
know
the hard
what-
way. In a situation like that, you had to learn the hard way. You just got to keep your mouth closed. Sometimes you be like, with women, you want the women to know. But with men, you can't even tell men these days what you're doing. If I'm at the job and I'm trying to date you, I can't even tell my boy at the job. I can't even tell him that I'm trying to date you. I can't, because word will get around and it'll mess everything that we're trying to do. So I can't do it. I
All
can't
the
tell
lovely
nobody.
to
You're
not
not
try
supposed
and
to.
date me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this has been a great conversation.
Great.
This is great. I appreciate you guys for coming in.
Absolutely.
No problem.
And-
Guys rule.
Girls rule the world.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Y'all alright. Y'all do
We trying to be strong, but y'all hold good support to us.
Let's talk about y'all L's. That's what it's really about.
We do appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
Just
Appreciate
being
Thank you, ladies.
men, being good men. We do appreciate y'all. Y'all don't get enough support and enough accolades. So I do appreciate y'all for being
They
here.
are.
We appreciate y'all as well.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you for
thank you.
being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Because we the bomb and shit.
Right.
We ain't getting invited back.
That's it. I won't see me no more. And DT chosen, you know.
Well, thank you all for following and viewing in today. But it's the end of this actual podcast. But we may want you guys to come back because
Yeah.
we did enjoy your
Yes, we
conversation.
had a good time.
That's not a problem. It is no problem.
Yes.
But join us.
Y'all really
next
mean
time.
it.
Yes.
It was fun.
As soon as we leave, girl, them niggas done.
Well, we'll see
Bragging
you
about
next
who they
time.
ain't.
Can I do my
Yeah,
outro?
close out.
I mean, y'all,
Close out, I'm
see,
sorry.
I'm just big upping you and I.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Cap.
Oh Lord.
All right, so join us
I'm gonna
next
eat this
time
L.
when we talk about